I've just got to say congratulations and thank you again to everyone who came and auditioned. I was one of the preliminary round judges and it was, I mean, it was a long day, but it was really cool to connect with everyone. And I think there are a few more that might sneak through, so don't lose hope just yet. But all the way to you were amazing, girl. So congratulations. Now let's shift gears somewhat, but we'll stay in the zone of presenter search to a small degree. I think in order to become a master, one has to show great skill and determination in their chosen field or profession and exceed at the bare minimum of what's required. That's how we start to excel. This then leads you to not only mastering your own look, but also to becoming a master of yourself. That's what our grooming journey has been all about. And one man who embodies all of this undoubtedly is our guest for the day. A man with a jaw-dropping jaw and jaw-dropping credentials and a beard to admire. And he's just a cool guy. He is, of course, top-billing presenter, a champion, the Cosmopolitan Sexiest Man of the Year 2019, and a very familiar face on our screens, the man who will be sharing his beard journey with us, Ryle Rene De Morny.
Yeah,
I don't know, where did the Rene come from? You got a double-barreled, man. Ryle, welcome, dude. Thank you so much. I'm sure you must get a little crazy nostalgic when you see all of this presenter search fever and stuff.
Always. It just brings back so many crazy memories and makes me just feel even more appreciative of where I am now. I mean, you're reading out all these accolades.
Yeah,
half of them I'm just like, wow, master, I don't know if I can accept that yet. Definitely not. We're getting there. We're getting there,
but that's the mark of a true master, man. It's constantly growing and learning, dude.
Absolutely.
No,
I mean, but talk to us about the journey, because I mean, presenter search for you was a journey, and when you presented yourself to the nation, not only were you skilled as a presenter and brilliant at presentation itself, but your look. You've mastered that look.
Is it a conscious thing?
Yeah. Where did it come from? Do you just wake up one day and go like, this is what I'm going to look like? Yes, dashing.
It's a crazy story because, I mean, I've grown up as an athlete. So summer days for me as an athlete, it's all about just wearing gear that you can train in. So I never get to really showcase that side of that flair and the dramatic tones and colours that you get to wear really in sports gear. And when I was an athlete, especially when I was younger...
You become such a top-billing presenter. It's just crazy, dude.
Why are you saying that?
You use those words. It's just so cool, dude. To see where you started, to hear you breaking it down like that, dude, it's awesome, bro.
So essentially, right, so summer was a time where I couldn't really show off. And winter, I used to capitalize on it quite a bit. And winter was the time when it's down season, you're not training, so you get to actually wear normal clothing again. And an athlete, that's quite exciting. So I used to go over the top, and winter I used to come with the craziest concepts. I used to layer. I loved layering, and it was cold in Cape Town all the time.
As we can see,
yeah, you're still rocking the layers.
You've constructed a good look today, bro.
Thank you.
Good, man.
And yeah, I mean, that's kind of what amalgamated to that journey of what I wore at the presenter search. But there's another deeper story behind that, because colours was a thing that I was completely afraid of, to be very honest with you. Yeah, man, I grew up and I was a quirky kid. Yeah. And being young and a quirky kid, you don't fit in really. And you always just want to fit in when you're younger. That was an issue, obviously. But my style of clothing made people not take me too seriously. I used to wear these wild, quirky patterns and crazy shoes and...
Paisleys and Mantariana.
Mixed together, you know, all the works.
Okay, yeah.
And I felt like I wasn't being taken seriously, to be very honest with you. And it literally got me to change my attire, and I literally went all black. And I consciously made the decision to say to myself, you know what, I want you to value me and take me in for everything other than my look, because that was something that was constantly being ridiculed, attacked, or judged. And I try to actually bring my personality out while wearing the darkest, most bland clothing that I could. And that literally stuck with me for years and years and years, until presenter search came, and
that allowed you to live your best life again. You just reminded me of somebody who I think created their own look on television, being out there. I mean, Mr. Johan Stemmer did that with his Onderbikes, and they were pretty much out there. And look where he is right now. Legendary status.
A living legend. A living legend. We're loving the energy on set at the moment, I think, because for us, I mean, it might seem crazy to talk about, you know, your aesthetic as having this deep connection to your psyche, but you've just proven that is Such an important part. How much have you had to step up your game now that you're on camera every day? Now that that jawline, it has to look the same. It has to look good. You're interviewing models. You're interviewing famous celebrities. How important has it become?
That beard is manicured, right?
Yeah, man. I'm like thinking like, damn, man.
Honestly, guys, it's been the most difficult transition for me. I feel like I've always been this kind of like a man's man, in a sense, and would just rough it out. I'd wake up and my hair would decide how it would look in the morning, and the beard would kind of just grow in these little patches. And coming onto a platform like this, where you're constantly exposing amazing and incredible guests, but you are part of that process, so you do show on the camera a lot. You kind of need to put more effort into it and look as beautiful as you guys do. So I realized it's a lot of effort that goes into making sure that the lines are straight, that your hair actually cooperates. It's one of the biggest fights I had. Even right through to the presenter search, the directors would always come and tweak my hair and pull it, and it does its thing, but I have to control that and get on top of it. So shaving became a new thing to me as well, and everything else that goes along with that.
Yeah, but this, I must say, it's awesome to see how far you've come, dude, and obviously we've become good mates, and you're kind of a very welcome guest on our show. Can you sing, dude? Can you sing it all?
Yeah, I can. I can do anything.
That's
my attitude.
We might have to pull him into one of the games a bit later on, man. Good to have you here. And of course, like Ryle, becoming a master is no easy feat, nor is it achieved overnight, but requires time, confidence, and tenacity. And one thing is for sure, is that it requires the right tools to harness your true self. Luckily, your journey towards mastering your look is made just a little bit easier with BIC's premium range of disposable razors, and they're available at your local leading retailers nationwide.
Master your look with BIC Flex.